written in the fall and early winter of 1937, while we were expecting an offensive. There were three major offensive projects for the Army of the Center that year. One of them was Brunetti. It had been fought, had started brilliantly, and ended in a very bloody and undecisive battle, and we were waiting for the first of the other two. They never came, but while we waited, I wrote the play. Each day we were shelled by the guns beyond Leganés and behind the walls of Garapitas Hill. Copied and sent out of the country just before the taking of Teruel. The title refers to the Spanish statement in the fall of 1936 that they had 4 columns advancing on Madrid and a 5th column of sympathizers inside the city to attack the defenses of the city from France. Column fanatical defenders